Here again from Apple Zucchini Sports Nutrition. We're here for Nutrition Tip Tuesday. What we're going to cover off on today is everyone's favorite thing, coffee or caffeine. So I have a lot of clients who get through their days with caffeine. What I would like to get across today is how much is too much. So what we found in the research is that 4 shots should be your limit per day. So if you have a double shot in the morning and a double shot mid-morning, then you've covered off on your daily caffeine quota. The reason that we set a caffeine quota is because what caffeine does is wonderful. It helps us to pep up and get through meetings and get through training and things like that. But what it does is it puts us in this fight-flight mode where we increase stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. If we have a lot of circulating stress hormones, namely cortisol, what can happen is it can impede our digestion process and it can also lower our immunity. So we might be more prone to getting sick and we might not be able to digest quite as well. And what happens if we're in this state for a long period of time is that we can have increased anxiety, increased stress, lower immunity, like I said, impaired sleep, which then has knock-on effects for things like that growth hormone that releases overnight that we've talked about previously. So if you're over-caffeinated, you're in this state of increased stress for a longer period, and cortisol has all these weird and wonderful effects in terms of what it does to your intestines for absorption of particular nutrients as well. So it's a little bit more complicated than just getting through the day with caffeine. And I guess you also don't want to be depending on this substance. If you can get through the day with a good training session and good sleep, you'll have energy and less of a dependence on that caffeine. So that's our tip for today. Tune in next week for another Nutrition Tip Tuesday. Thanks, guys.